morning, Fort Worth. It is 10 February, this rainy Monday morning. My name is Andrew. I'm the host of the Fort Worth Roots podcast, and we do this morning show Monday through Thursday at a little place called Hoppin. Get this out to you by 8 a.m. just to prepare you for what's happening out there in the world. Try to keep it somewhat central to Fort Worth, but if there's anything noteworthy happening out there, we'll be sure to let you know. All right, let's get into it. We've got weather up first because you need to know, right? All right, Monday. Today, 44 for a high, 40 for a low, 97% chance of rain. Tuesday, it's going to be about the same, 44 for a high, 39 for a low, 82% chance of rain. The rest of the week is looking a little bit drier. Do have a 24% chance on Wednesday, 41 for a high, 22 for a low. I really should have chopped up some more firewood this weekend before it got cold, and I didn't. Thursday, 37 for a high, 28 for a low. Friday, 54 for a high, 47 for a low. Saturday is going to be 60 and 23 with some AM showers, 36%. Sunday is 46 degrees and 28 for a low. No rain. So, there you have it. All right, this weekend was a lot of fun. We dropped some excellent full-length episodes last week. Unlike the morning show, these episodes range from 45 minutes to an hour and feature a local creator, a 501c organization, and sometimes someone from the city of Fort Worth, like police department, fire department, the mayor, etc. Last week, we released a recording with local musician and content creator Chandler Cooper that was recorded back in December, but released last week in lieu of a single release. The single is called Looking for Sarah. It's a party open to the public is happening this weekend, February 15th, to celebrate this single release. That will be going on at the new Hoppin this Saturday from 3 to 6. Everyone is invited to come out and have some fun with us. Check out the World of Chandler Cooper on Instagram at Chandler Cooper. The other episode we released last week was with a local charity organization. This is from our Tuesday live audience recording we do every week at McFly's Pub. These start at 5 p.m., are open to the public, and we would love for you to come out and join us every week as we interview a new guest. Episode 299 features Jack Fanning and his two friends Wade and Russell. We talk about their organization called Brothers Keepers, what that organization does to help wounded veterans, first responders, and others dealing with severe injuries. We also got a first-hand account of the accident that changed Jack's life forever following a training exercise. Find that organization online, www.brothers-keepers.org. Find these episodes and all of our recordings that we've done over the last 5 years on all streaming services and YouTube by searching Fort Worth Roots. We're going to get into the news here in just a minute, our National Day of, and what happened on this day in history. But first, we need to talk about what happened yesterday, right? It's fresh on everybody's mind, I guess, if you're a fan. Yesterday, sports fans from all around the globe celebrated the annual Superb Owl Party. We have a huge respect for owls here at Fort Worth Roots. They're nocturnal, they're predators, and they don't give a hoot where they dump their scat. That's why it came with no surprise yesterday when the Philadelphia Eagle, a distant cousin of the Superb Owl, dominated the Kentucky Chickens by scoring almost double the number of baskets as the other partygoers. One fan, Jackie Daytonia, was quoted saying, "I'm a regular human bartender. I hope both sports ball teams just have fun." Excellent. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that yesterday. A lot of fun. Very excited that something exciting happened or whatever. All right. Let's get into it. National Day of. It's something goofy every week. It gets weirder as time goes on. Let's see. National Day of. Today's National Clean Out Your Computer Day. Get all that crap off your hard drive, I guess. I don't know. Cardiac Rehab Week, Homes for Birds Week, Love Data Week, National Jello Week. I don't know. Let's not click on any of those today. Sometimes we'll click on them if they're good. None of those sounded good. But clean out your hard drive. You never know what kind of dark, nasty secrets you might still have hidden on there from your last divorce. Okay. Moving on. This day in history, 1763, the French and Indian War ends. The North American theater of the 7 Years' War comes to an end, with Britain gaining Quebec and Spanish Florida, while Spain acquires Louisiana. Economic losses stemming from the war will help spark world-altering revolutions in both Britain and France. 1846, Mormon exodus begins. Okay, moving on. 1906, HMS Dreadnought christened. Let's click on this one. 1906. The HMS Dreadnought launches a new era in battleships. King Edward the V11 christens a game-changing new class of naval warfare in the HMS Dreadnought, whose armament, speed, and agility are leagues beyond ships that sailed into battle before. Cool. War. Ziggy Stardust debuts 1972. David Bowie becomes Ziggy Stardust. Rock and roll begins to freak out in a moon age daydream the moment a slender, pale, androgynous, ginger-haired, I didn't write this, and decidedly otherworldly presence steps onto the stage at London's Toby Jug pub. I'm going to have to look into that. They really sold it. All right, here we go. Where are we at? News stories. Before we get into the news stories, we've got some call-ins. One of these was, it's like Movie Mutant. Whenever they call in, it's always excellent. Let's see here. Where are you? Here we go. All right, let's play it. It's one of our call-ins for the day. Okay, got to get rid of Blue October. Started playing for some reason. Here we go.
Texas, get ready. April 18th through the 20th. Walk This Earth Music Festival is bringing some of the top roots bands in the United States to the middle of nowhere for a 3-day camping festival. This year's lineup features the Hootin' Hollers, Carrie Nation and the Speakeasy, Pinata Protest, plus 30 more amazing artists. Walk This Earth will have food trucks, tons of vendors, serenaded hay rides, and contests throughout the weekend. Whether you come for the music, community, to make new friends, or just for the adventure, there's something for everyone at Walk This Earth. So join us on the Sloan Ranch, April 18th through the 20th for Walk This Earth Music Festival. Get your tickets right now at walkthisearthfestival.com.
That was awesome. I was really excited to get that. Anytime somebody puts that much effort in a release, it's exciting. She wanted to drive, the person that we were coordinating with about that event, she wanted to come all the way here to do the morning show. It was going to be like a 3-hour drive for her. I was like, just send in a recording. That'll do just fine. But thank you guys. Love it. And we'll put that in a file and continue playing it until the event comes up. It does sound awesome. I'm just not going to be able to go this year, but maybe we could put that on the schedule for next year. All right, we got really one news story, a good news story, and then space news that's not even space news. Driver hurt when chuck wagon overturns during race at Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. If y'all haven't seen this video, it is crazy. I used to go to the rodeo every year for the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, and they do the wagon races, and it's an intense spectacle. And in my opinion, every year it looks like, how is that wagon staying upright? Well, unfortunately, this year it did not. Everybody's okay. I'm going to spoiler alert that. StarTelegram.com is where you can get this story. Let's see, who's it by? Harriet Ramos. Okay, a chuck wagon driver and crew member were injured when the vehicle tipped over during a race on the 7th at the Stock Show and Rodeo, officials said. The driver, Reed, was Rosencrans, was thrown and ended up under the wagon. Rodeo officials said in a statement he was evaluated by medical personnel on site and taken to a local hospital for treatment. Okay, let's see if they have the rest of the story here, because there is more. Let's see. Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo is grateful for the amazing medical and veterinary teams who exhibited quick action, rendering aid to both Rosencrans and the horse, and express our best wishes to Rosencrans for a speedy recovery, officials said in a statement. Okay, I'm not seeing anything about the horse. So, oh, no, it did. I read it out loud, and no, I didn't. Here we go. I'm so sorry, guys. A chuck wagon crew member sustained minor injuries when he attempted to stop the horses. He was examined at the arena, according to officials. One of the horses pulling the chuck wagon fell over during the accident. The horse was taken off the rodeo floor on a stretcher, but officials said that was just a precaution. The horse will be monitored for the next 24 hours, but didn't appear to have sustained any injuries. They did. They pulled it off with a stretcher and a tractor. The first time I saw that video, I'm like, why are they using a tractor to haul the rodeo guy out of there? But it wasn't. It was the horse. Pretty wild. Anyway, glad everybody's all right. The fact that doesn't happen all the time is something I don't understand, because they're taking really sharp turns at incredible speeds, getting pulled by a team of horses, and the wagon's just this tiny little thing hanging on for dear life as it slides through the arena. So anyway, all right, cool. Shout out to Dustin Schneider for sending in that story. I wouldn't have found that if he hadn't sent that to me, so thank you. And by the way, guys, if you have an event like the one you just listened to, you can email us a recording, and it doesn't have to be that nice. That is a really, really good, strong recording. But you can literally pick up your phone and just say, hey, it's me. This is our event we have coming up, and we want you guys to come out. Send that to me, media@fortworthroots.com, and we'll play it on the show for you. We just want to connect everybody with what's going on. Okay, here's our happy news story for the day. Baby thriving after doctors removed womb from spinal surgery, then put it back inside mom at 26 weeks. I saw the headline and I'm like, what? A baby survived an incredible operation when doctors performed spinal surgery inside the womb after it was temporarily removed from his mom's body at 26 weeks, and now both are thriving. English woman Serena Nye was relieved to see her newborn son kick his legs after the complex keyhole surgery was completed inside her womb. The 24-year-old was told during her 20-week pregnancy checkup last year that her unborn son had spina bifida because of the way his spine was growing and a cyst that was developing at the base of his spine. They were warned that it would likely cause him to be severely disabled with a high risk of paralysis. Serena and her partner were given the choice to continue or terminate the pregnancy or have fetoscopic surgery. So 6 weeks later, doctors took Serena's womb out of her body to operate on her unborn son's spine, and then 3 hours later, her womb and a baby were stitched up back inside her body until it was time to give birth. At 31-week mark, Tommy Bone was born and was able to feed normally and kick his legs thanks to the surgery. He spent 4 weeks in the hospital before doting parents Serena and Chris Bowen brought him home to East Sussex. The tot, now 3 months old, is hitting all the milestones, and a scar on his back from the surgery is the only evidence of the operation. I was looking to see if he's still going to have that condition. I'm scanning forward. Tommy was finally taken home October 19th and has grown stronger and hitting milestones ever since. Okay, I don't see it. I don't know that you can get rid of spina bifida, though. So, hopefully they did. I hope so. Okay. We've got our space news story, not space news story. Live-action Gundam movie enters full production as Bandy drops Netflix to partner with Legendary Pictures. I was looking for space news, and this popped up, and it looks really damn cool. This live-action version of the mecha anime franchise is powering into production after 7 years stuck in the hangar. Thundering confidently into production this past week, Bandai Namco and Legendary's big-budget live-action Gundam movie is already assembling with recent news of the start of filming. The Mobile Suit Gundam project, based on the insanely popular toy and anime line, was originally revealed back in 2018 with Brian Vaughn reportedly set to write the script. It's been mostly radio silence ever since, and fans were beginning to seriously doubt whether it would ever suit up for the silver screen. Okay, so we're going to get a really cool movie. I don't know. Was that relevant? I don't know. All right, did we get all the notes out of the way? I feel like we had one other thing here. Okay, I think we got all of that good stuff. Here's what's happening this week at Hoppin, where we film this episode Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. You can get this released to you on all streaming services and on YouTube. Just look for Fort Worth Roots. Hoppin is a bad little venue right down the street from Doc's Records, next door to Blackland Distillery. It's got 58 self-serve taps on the wall and a full cocktail bar with some of the best drinks in town. So come check this place out just any old time, but on Tuesdays, they've got $6 espresso martinis. And then on the 13th this week, you got Galentine's Vendor Market from 4 to 8. Our buddies at Plug Hub are putting this on, and that's going to be rad because the last one they did, this was a packed house. It's open to the public, no cover charge, and it's going to be cool. We'll get some more details from you, or for you. I don't need details from you. I do need details from Jordan, so maybe we could get the proprietor and owner of Plug Hub out here to talk about it. Jordan, talking to you, bud. Anyway, that's going to be Thursday the 13th, 4 to 8. And then something I'm really excited about, and it's been sitting on the desk the entire time we've been recording this morning, but if you're watching the video, this is the flyer for the dating game, the Fort Worth dating game, excuse me. And it's going to be really exciting. Looking forward to this. If you've ever seen the old school dating game, you can go on YouTube and look this stuff up. But it's cringy and fun, and we wanted to do a Fort Worth version of this, and the response has been really incredible. I think this is going to be a huge turnout. I think everybody's going to have a great time. Here's the details. If you want to be a contestant, you can email us, media@fortworthroots.com, and put in the subject line, love, L-O-V-E, and we'll get you in there. If we don't get you in for this round of it, we are going to be doing this again. Looks like we might even be exploring other venues. More details on that to follow. If it goes well here at Hoppin, I don't know why we wouldn't just keep doing it here at Hoppin, but anyway. All right, I digress. 6:30, we got the pre-show singles shenanigans. Audience participation encouraged but not required. So come on out if you're single for the 6:30 to 7:30 get together. And then the game show starts up. And this is not just for singles. This is a spectacle. It's going to be a lot of fun. 7:30 to 8:30 is the game show. A classic game show where a single person asks questions to 3 potential dates who are hidden from their view, and then chooses one to go on a date with based solely on their answers, essentially selecting a partner based on personality rather than appearance. It's going to be put on by Fort Worth Roots, the Body Scrubbery Hoppin, and Mama Lou's Kitchen. This is going to be fun. I hope you guys can make it out. Again, there's no cover, and we're really looking forward to this one because we're always trying to come up with ideas to like get people out of the house and have some fun. And there's not always a great response. But my email is full right now of people that want to be contestants on this thing. And then I'm looking at the people that have hit going on the Facebook event. And I think it's approaching 100. So this is going to be cool. And I hope you guys can make it out because it's going to be fun. And we'll be looking for your feedback, too, because we're going to keep doing this. Me and Michelle from the Body Scrubbery. If you guys like it, if you come out for it, we'll keep doing it. So, yeah. All right. What else we got? Food and vendor market. This one is definitely by Plug Hub. I might be wrong about the 13th, but there is a Galentine's vendor market 4 to 8 on Thursday, and then we have another one, food and vendor market 4 to 9 on Saturday. Saturday also, I talked about this at the beginning of the recording here, but Saturday is going to be with Chandler Cooper for his album release party 3 to 6. So there's going to be food trucks here, all sorts of fun stuff. And if you don't know who Chandler Cooper is, I am begging you to go look this up. Just go to Instagram and type in Chandler Cooper and just see what I'm talking about. Now, there's 2 different versions of this dude. There very well might be many more versions of this dude. But there's the Chandler Cooper Instagram guy, and then there's Chandler Cooper, the musician. And they're different. They're different personalities, but they're one and the same person. And I don't really care. I don't care what the division is between those 2 personalities. Together, Chandler Cooper is an incredibly talented individual, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So come on out Saturday, the 15th, 3 to 6 for that, and the food market is going to be from 4 to 9. So, all right. As always, I feel like I'm missing something. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode this morning. I feel like I don't get to say it enough, but I'm so grateful that you guys are here and listening and enjoying the show. If you ever have anything that you need to get out to the public, or you just want to let us know something so that we can make adjustments, make the show better, hit me up. Our email is media@fortworthroots.com. The phone number is 817-988-1292. And Richard Keller did this last week. You can actually take your text messaging app, record your voice through that, and send that recording to us at 817-988-1292, and it sounds fine. So I've been telling everybody, use email because it sounds better, but you can also do it that way. Apparently. That's the way the old Richard Keller did it. So anyway. All right. and we'd love to see you Tuesday out at McFly's. We have a live recording tomorrow at McFly's from 5 to 7. I'm going to have pizza, cash prizes, and live audience microphones so that you guys can get in on it. This week's guest is Tommy Luke. If you've ever seen Tommy Luke perform around town, guy is a Fort Worth legend, and we're honored to have him scheduled to be on the show. And then just after that, Tommy Luke and Dippy Dog take the stage at McFly's for the open mic night. So if you're somebody that is doing anything inside the community, this is fun, because at the end of the interview that we do with Tommy Luke, there's an audience microphone, and I invite everybody to come up and share with the public what they've got going on. Authors, podcasters, musicians, business owners, anybody that needs something to promote or has something to promote. That audience microphone is there for you. All right, folks, that is enough talking out of me. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to do this podcast thing full time. I can't do it without you. So thank you. As you move through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Until tomorrow, folks. Good day.